Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Elizabeth if you're new here. I hope everyone is having a good day. I hope everyone is safe and taking care of your family, have everything that you need, because I know things are a little bit scary for some people now. There's a lot of self-quarantining going on, whether it be voluntary or involuntary. It's happening. We are in isolation right now, and I apologize I haven't been uploading in a while. We had to move Devin's office. His shop got closed down, and so all my stuff was there, everything that I was filming with. So I've had to bring everything back to our house, which isn't complete. There's insulation here, but there's no walls really. Like, I've got a fabric up on the wall here, just being honest. You make the best of any situation you get a hold of, but I had to get everything situated here. We had to break down everything from Devin's office and bring it here. And plus, everything in here was in boxes because we were still working on the house, but we figured at this point, we're just gonna go ahead and make the most of it and to go ahead and start hanging out here a lot. So yeah, that's just a little quick update for you guys. Thank you so much for the well wishes. I was sick for a little while, but I'm good now. But yeah, I haven't made a video in a while, and it's kind of weird. I didn't really notice it because, you know, at first because we were so busy, everything was staying, you know, we had so much we had to figure out and do so quickly. And now that we're kind of at a point where we can calm down and relax, it hit me. I haven't filmed a video in weeks, really. It's been a while, so I figured what better video to come back with than a Boxycharm video. But yeah, we are going to be going over the April spoilers. I have at least 14 items to talk about. The boxes should be coming out soon. I do have 4 different variations to talk about in today's video. So there's a lot of different products going on here. This may be a long video, if the intro wasn't an indication of that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. And before we start, I want to remind you guys to smash that subscribe button, become part of the Wolf Pack today. Now let's get into it. Okay, and I apologize if you guys hear humming or anything in the background. The AC is going and it's right beside where I'm filming, so if you hear it, I'm sorry. At least I'm not burning up. I'm so thankful for that. Okay, so let's just start off with a really good brand that I have always had an interest in. First spoiler that we have is from IGK. This is the Good Behavior Smoothing Spray. I'm starting to get into more hair care products. My hair is not an indication of that right now because just a little quick update here. Like, look, the pink, I had a pink shadow root and then it faded lighter as it went to the ends. So this has faded quite a bit and the rest of my hair is just kind of blonde now. But I do love hair care products. I've gotten a little bit of a collection started since I started coloring my hair and caring for it. And IGK has been one of those brands that Boxycharm has had several times in the past. We had the Mistress Balm, the hydrating balm, and I was a real big fan of that. This was actually featured at the last Boxy BCN session. It was in the little vending machine where you could get different IGK products. So I'm glad to see that it's actually in the box. Next we have an item from Wonder Beauty, which of course we've had them a few times as well. This is the Mile High Club Mascara. Actually, I think I've gotten that in the lure box in the past, but I've heard really good reviews for that mascara. The Mile High Club, you know, kind of a suggestive name for it, but that just seems to be the thing with Climax Mascara. Better than Sex Mascara, that's just the trend now. And the next item that we have, this is from Opulent Beauty. This is a 3-piece brush set, and it is basically a face set, a powder brush set. And by the way, if you are needing some brushes for your collection, April is a good month for you, because the next item that we have from Lavish Beauty, this is a 5-piece eye brush set. This is as cute as it can be. I love the bright colors in here. It is very summer themed. And they look kind of like I'm trying to think of my collection that I have right now. They look really comparable to some that we've gotten from Luxie. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name. That's kind of what they're looking like. They look more like the detail brushes, but we'll have to see what they look like once they're in person because I haven't seen a full breakdown of what the brushes are. Then we have an item from Dose of Colors. I'm really excited for this. I am a huge fan of Dose of Colors. I love their products, and by the way, I did catch their sale. They had foundation and concealer on sale for half off, and I posted on my Facebook page to see if anyone had tried it, but I couldn't get any feedback from it. But I went ahead and figured it was a good time if you're going to buy anything in quarantine. You know, I guess I got stir crazy. I just wanted to buy something new, and I figured what better time than 50% off. That's the kind of shopper I am, and so I went for it. But anyways, dose of colors. The item that we're getting from them this month is a lipstick. This is the Lip It Up Satin Lipstick. The tip on this, on the actual, the applicator or the bullet, actually looks really pretty. It looks like it would make it really, really easy to get a super precise line whenever you're using it. I've never used it before, never tried this before, so if you have, can you let me know if that's kind of what you were feeling with it, or did you enjoy it? Then we have from Iconic London, we have illuminator drops. I have some somewhere. I'm sorry, everything is a mess right now. I don't know where they are at the moment. But basically it's just liquid highlighter drops, and I got them not on purpose. Back whenever Boxycharm was doing the add-ons for the spray, the glow spray from Iconic London, I tried to buy some of those in the add-on shop, and for some reason they sent me illuminator drops instead. That was a little bit frustrating, but I got those, and I've never used them, so I don't really know how they are. I can't really give any feedback on my personal experience because I know it's something that illuminating drops, I've gotten some from other brands, and they just go so far. Unless you're putting that all over your face, maybe as a primer, and then going in with your regular makeup, I don't really see the point in having, you know, one and you're good. Because if you're gonna use it for highlight or something, it goes an extremely long way. So if you don't have it already in your collection, I think you're going to enjoy it. But the next item that we have, this is from Makeup Eraser. I think we had this brand before, like it was a really, really long time ago. And I've gotten a few of these. I'm not really sure which size it is that's going to be in the box. I know the color is what they call the Sunset. I've gotten two of them. This is the full size, the original, and this is like the mini. It may be a mini, it may be more this size. But basically this is something that you just add water to it, and this is going to replace you using makeup wipes. So here is the size of the mini, and I'm glad that I got the black one, just because I'm afraid it'll get stained, which is my concern if I get the Sunset one, because it's so pretty. You know, it's kind of like with the Beauty Blender sponges. I hate it when they get stained because it's so hard to get that out of them. But this you're supposed to be able to use on your eyes and for everything. Now the next few that we have are things that you may have already heard of, and then I have a couple more that you may not have heard of. But really quickly, one of the earlier spoilers that we had for the April box, we have two primers from Benefit. We have the Professional Smoothing Primer, which that's more like the e.l.f. primer. It's going to fill in your pores and just give you a smooth base for your makeup. That one I've gotten little samples of, and I do really like that one. The other one is their hydrating primer, their hydrating version of this. I've never tried it, but I think more during the winter I would have enjoyed more of a hydrating primer, but if you do have extremely dry skin, I think you're going to absolutely love it. I've seen the reviews on it. A lot of people really enjoy it, and they say that it does help with the longevity of their makeup, and it just gives them a smooth base to work off of. And the next one, the next two, these are from Elemis. This is part of the customization items. We have the Elemis Hydration Juice and the Elemis Superfood Cleansing Foam. And sorry, both of those are actually the Superfood line in the collection. I have two different Boxycharm accounts, so I got two base boxes and two premiums coming. And by the way, I paid for both of those. They're not PR in any way. But I chose the Hydration Juice on one of my accounts and the Cleansing Foam on the other. So I just love Elemis, and I'm really into skincare, but the reason I chose that is the next spoiler is from Zoeva. It's one of 10 different eyeshadow palettes. I didn't choose eyeshadow palette because I kind of have a lot in my collection, and I have filmed a declutter before I left Devin's office, and I'm going to work to have that edited as soon as possible for you guys, so that if you wanted to see my entire eyeshadow collection, that might be a video you're interested in. But there are 10 different ones from Zoeva, and I'm going to try and find as many pictures as I can. That way you can see what all the variations are. I may not be able to, but I will definitely try my best, I promise. Then the last two spoilers that we have the Baddington lashes in the style Monroe. These we've had before, so maybe for people who haven't gotten them in previous boxes, but this one comes with the glue, which I don't think the ones we had before came with the glue. I think they were just plain by themselves. Yeah, here are the ones that I got from Boxycharm before, and I have already used them, and I'm sorry, that's why they look so weird whenever I wanted to put them back in their case. But this is just the ones that are by themselves without the glue. And then the ones that I'm showing in the spoilers online is the version with the glue right here. The Monroe lashes, if you're new to lashes, they are long, but they're natural, and I think they're going to be really good for you to get that practice in. And plus, these are high quality lashes. The ones with the glue here, I got these from FabFitFun. I haven't had a chance to try these, but I did try the same style without them that I got from Boxycharm. They're beautiful. I really like these because they're not a super fluttery, full impact lash. If you're new to it, it just makes it easier to see where you're placing it and give you some practice. So if you ever want to keep a pair of lashes to try these. I think before you give them away, because I know a lot of people, as soon as they get them in their box, they're like, oh nope, not doing lashes, forget it. And if people are like, I can't wear lashes, I need to figure out how, the best thing I can say is just to practice. And I think these are going to be really good for that. Man, it feels good to talk about makeup again. I swear, this is the first time I put on makeup in what feels like over 2 weeks. I've not been wearing makeup. I have just been lazy, and I actually got fully dressed. I've been living in sweatpants, and I didn't do my skincare like I was supposed to because everything was in boxes. I didn't have access to anything. My makeup, I didn't have anything. The hairs on my chin got long. I've been looking very slouchy, and today it feels really good to kind of put myself together to do the video. Okay, then the last spoiler that we have, this is actually a sheet mask set from Tony Moly. Tony Moly, we've had them a couple of times in the Boxy pop-up. This one, we have 3 different ones that I'm seeing online. One is a lotus mask, a cactus mask, and hint mask. Now, I haven't seen anywhere saying specifically you're going to get all 3 and all these 3. It's just what I've seen online. But if they only put 1 sheet mask in and try to count it as a single item, you know I don't like that. That is like a cheap cop-out if they're going to do that. So there better be a minimum of 3 in this set. Now we've gotten through all of the spoilers that I've seen so far. There will probably be some more surprise items here and there, and especially for people who have newer memberships and haven't had a chance to get a lot of the items in the past, those can still be sprinkled in there, so just be on the lookout for it. Let's talk about variations. So the custom items you can choose, all of these do have one of those items in there, so I'm assuming everyone is going to get either the Elemis stuff or the Zoeva palettes. First variation comes with the Elemis Cleansing Foam, the Tony Moly sheet masks, the Lavish Beauty brushes, and that's the 5-piece set. That's neon. That I'm in love with those. They're really pretty. Then we have the Professional Hydrating Primer, and I forgot to say this. I totally skipped over an item. A Hank & Henry sponge set. Hank & Henry has their own beauty sponges, and they are normally packaged as singles, but as a Boxycharm exclusive, there are 2 to a pack. So yeah, that was the 14th item. I'm so sorry for not saying that earlier, but that is the last item in this variation. Elemis Cleansing Foam, Tony Moly sheet masks, eye brush set, hydrate primer, and sponge set. Okay, variation number 2. We have the Zoeva eyeshadow palette. 1 of 10, don't know which one it is. The Hank & Henry sponges, the Dose of Colors lipstick, the Baddington lashes, and the Professional Hydrating Primer. Third variation, we have the Zoeva palette, the Professional Hydrating Primer, Iconic London Illuminator drops, the Dose of Colors lipstick, and the Tony Moly sheet set. Now the last variation, this is probably what most people have seen online, especially on Instagram. This one includes the Elemis Hydration Juice, the Makeup Eraser in Sunset, the eye brush set, the Professional Smoothing Primer, not the hydrating one. This is the only one I've seen so far that has the smoothing primer. And then the Iconic London Illuminator drops. I am curious if Boxycharm is going to be keeping up with people who were sent the illuminating drops by accident, because I do not want a duplicate. There's a stupid stink bug in here. I'm sorry, it's driving me crazy. I hate stink bugs. you live in North Carolina, you know what I'm talking about. The Iconic London Illuminator drops, I'm wondering if they're gonna keep up with who got those in the past, making sure that they don't get it a second time. And also the Professional Smoothing Primer. Actually, both of those primers, they have been in the Boxy pop-up before. I wonder if they're going to, people who purchased those from the pop-up, if they're going to see if they can send them out to people who didn't versus ones who bought it. That way people aren't getting a double up of an item. Personally, I don't mind getting double primers because primers, I tend to go through those more than anything else because no matter what, every single time I do my makeup, I put on a primer of some shape, form, or fashion. I will always have a primer on, and so I'm okay with that. They last a really long time, so I'm okay. Just long story short, I'm okay if we get more of those, but I didn't get them either time. I couldn't buy anything in the last couple of pop-ups. But yeah, wow, I'm sorry if I seem so out of it. I feel out of it. I haven't filmed in so long. I have missed you all so much. Happy Friday to everyone. Comment down below if you've gotten your box yet or about what time you normally get it. Mine doesn't normally get here till around the 14th, but that was whenever I was shipping to Devin's office, and I'm not sure when it'll arrive here because I think maybe it comes here to the house sooner. Alright guys, well thank you again so much for taking time to hang out. Sorry it's such a long video, but I will have more videos out as soon as possible. I've got some new beauty boxes that were sent to me that I need to do an unboxing on. Shiseido sent me a new powder foundation that I am wearing in today's video, and so far I kind of like it. I'll do a more in-depth review on this, especially since I'm going to be home 24/7. I will be able to sit down and do more videos, thank goodness. Thank goodness, no more running back and forth. And wow, I'm just really wanting to talk. It's been so long, and I'm sorry I spit at the camera. It's been so long since I've filmed, and I just want to catch up with you guys, you know? But yeah, alright. I love you all. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.